Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Woo! Yeah, baby! Hello everyone, this is Aoi Momo, and welcome back to another Nikke video. So today we will do a quick analysis on Naga, as she was just released. We'll quickly go over her weapon, her skills, and what I think of her overall, and then we will test a few things that I wanted to check out. Okay, so let's start off by going over the weapon. Naga is a shotgun user, ammo capacity 9, reload speed 1.5 seconds. So basically same as Marciana. We will test later in the shooting range to see if she can reload the whole clip in just one go, or is she gonna be like Drake and have to reload 3 times. Support unit, and overall let's quickly go over the skills, and then we'll move on to the testing. So her skill 1 activates after 12 normal attacks. So given that she has 9 clips, I think you will need some ammo cap lines in her overload gear eventually in order to make this a little bit smoother. Gives a cover HP recovery 10.6% at level 4. It's not too bad, but I mean this is mostly designed for Tia, which will be released in a week, I believe. And then this is activates when applying shield. So this thing, it says the skill that activates when the protective shield effect is used. The protective shield here refers to shield setup before self. So that means somebody has to apply the shield onto Naga. In case when a shared protective shield is used, the protective shield effect is only considered used when the designated target is yourself. This is a little confusing. We will have to test this out in the shooting range, just to see like what counts as, you know, this applying shield trigger, because I mean I know that this will work with Tia, but I want to see if there's any other options. Skill 2, support of friendship, activates after 5 normal attacks, affects 2 ally units with the highest attack. Damage dealt when attacking core. Again, this is another core damage up. You add these two together is almost 100% already at just level 4, so that's pretty insane. Activates after 5 normal attacks. Affects 2 ally units with the lowest HP percentage. This is a recovery skill. I don't think this is gonna be too significant given that it requires 5 normal attacks, but we'll see. We'll see if this is enough to sustain. But I really don't think so. And then her burst skill, as long as we're with friends. Affects self, gain pierce. I don't really think, like, we'll see the effects later, but I don't think that matters. Affects all allies, attack up 11.76% of casters attack for 10 seconds. Activates when applying shield, affects all allies. So I'm assuming this would only apply if she had the shield when she bursts. But again, we will test this. And this is also a pretty good amount of attack boost. And I believe this is actually a solid number, so it wouldn't get diluted by other attack percent buffs, because this attack buff is dependent on the caster's attack. So that means it'll take a snapshot of the attack at the time for Naga and then apply it to the team. So I don't think it would be diluted by regular attack percent buffs like litters. So anyways, let's quickly test it out. So with my previous idea, I was thinking that well, actually with Blanc, let's see. Yeah, so Blanc also can create a shield. So let's just try to put a few like units that can trigger her effect, and let's just see like if it works in general. So first let's do Senti, and then for Well, I mean, for other units, I don't think it matters. And yeah, so we'll just go with these two, because I think these two take the most benefit in terms of core damage. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So things to look out for is whether or not when Senti applies the shield, Naga would give the buff. So wait for the shield to pop up. Okay, alright, so the shield popped up. Okay, let's see. Support friendship. Increase damage when attacking the core of an enemy by 30. Okay, so this one works. Wait, which one is that one? Let's see. Okay, so this is just the damage dealt when attacking core. So this is the 5 normal attack. So this thing doesn't matter because it's not this trigger effect. So I guess with the shield up, she's not getting the trigger effect. Yeah, nobody's getting the trigger effect, I believe. Yeah, okay, so that means Sentis don't work on Naga. Huh. That's... well, that's annoying. Okay, let's see. Does it come out? No, it doesn't. Okay, so well, now we know that at least Senti doesn't work. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so let's try with Nor, or I mean Blanc. I mean, we might as well just give it a try and see. Cause let's see, the wording on this one is it protects all allies. Okay, so this just creates a shield and it protects all allies. So I'm assuming this means the shield only applies to Blanc. It's just that the shield covers everyone. Okay, so I think it won't work. It's just like earlier. Yeah, creates a shield equivalent to. Yeah, see, this is the same type of wording. So it's actually just a shield that doesn't really apply to everyone. So that, yeah, so it wouldn't work. Who's another shielder? I think Polly is another shielder. Let's see what her creates a shield equivalent to, which protects all allies. Okay, so yeah, that means all 3 of them wouldn't work. I mean, just for the sake of it, let's test it out. Let's test out this theory. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. Let's wait for the shield to pop up. Okay, shield pops up. Let's see here. Yeah, nope. Just doesn't have it. So charge speed. Okay, so this thing seems to be able to keep itself up for quite easily, actually. Haven't seen that drop. But yeah, so no core damage up besides just this one. Yeah, so I guess yeah, I guess it doesn't work. The other shielders don't work. Ooh, that really limits her ability to get this trigger effect. But then, I mean, it's 10 seconds, so that's not too bad. Activates after 5 normal attacks. And then this for 5 seconds. So, I mean, I feel like this might drop, like when she has to reload. But it might not be too bad overall. Like, the uptime should be pretty high because, I mean, 5 shots is like probably a little less than 5 seconds, so you'll always be able to keep it up as long as you don't have to reload. And the reload is... Oh yeah, let's check the reload. Yep, one whole clip. Okay, this is great. Yeah, that means that is actually really good. Because if she reloads like Drake, then it would actually take a lot longer than just 1.5 seconds. So this is actually really good. That means she could at least keep her skill 2's core damage buff up like most of the time. Maybe it'll drop like 1 second or something like that, like occasionally, but I think for the most part it'll be up. So that's really good. Okay, so yeah, so this tested out my theory, and I guess she really is just stuck with Tia, and you can't actually try to, you know, be smart with this and use somebody else to try to replace the effect. Now let's read Tia's shield skill just to validate our theory earlier, that it actually requires a shield that applies to everyone instead of getting like a party-wide shield, which is what's currently being casted on like Senti, Polly, Blanc. Okay, so this one, let's see, affects all allies, generates a shield with 10 point. Yeah, see, this is a completely different wording. This isn't just a shield that protects everyone. This is actually, it just creates a shield with 10.21% of the caster's final max HP for 10 seconds to all allies. So that means each ally will get their own individual shield, as opposed to what Senti, Polly, and Blanc gives, which is a party-wide shield. That it's actually just one shield. So if somebody gets hit by it, I think everyone's shield is gone, right? I'm assuming that's what it does. Shared protective shield will set up a defensive cover in front of the target with the target in the center. The shield protects self and allies from attack. The shared ones are basically what Senti, Blanc, and Polly, these type of units give. And I don't think Tia's is like this. So it's just, I think it's just the first part. So installs a shield in front, and this skill cannot be dispelled by buff skills. Okay, so that's actually, yeah, so that means currently only Tia is able to pair with Naga to trigger her effect. So yeah, my Naga is pretty much unusable until I get Tia. Great. But yeah, let's quickly just go over like what I think of her kit overall. Overall, I believe that Naga is actually pretty good. However, the type of Nikkes she can boost is actually pretty limited, in that I think the ones that can take advantage of her core damage buffs is mostly just machine gun, snipers, and possibly assault rifle if you have enough hit rate lines on the overload gear. If you don't have enough hit rate, or like the enemy target doesn't have a large core, I don't think assault rifle can take full advantage of these damage buffs. So I would say overall, Modernia, Alice, maybe Guillotine, like these type of units would probably benefit the most with Naga in the team. As for this attack buff, I feel like that's pretty universal. However, you want to have DPS units that can synergize with this whole kit. So I wouldn't really suggest putting her in teams that don't easily deal core damage. Yeah, so I still think she's really strong though. I mean, we could test it out really. Like, we could put her, we could do just a union range, and then we can just do a simple test really. No, I think this is fine. Okay, yeah, so let's just do this. After 5 hits, it'll trigger the effect. Yeah, let's try to do this one, and then this way Modernia wouldn't be able to ult, so there's not that much RNG involved, and then we'll see if there is a significant enough difference. Yeah, so we'll just do it for 30 seconds, and then we'll just look at the damage. for the sake of saving time. Because I mean, they can't burst anyway, so. Okay, so it's been a minute. 28 million damage. And let's see if she still has the... Yep, she has the core. She has the core buff. So this is 28 million. Okay, let's try now with Modernia by herself. Without Naga. And let's see how much damage she can do within 30 seconds. Okay, so it's been a minute. 25 million. So about 3 million difference. I mean, there is like probably like a little bit of RNG involved, so there's like maybe a little variance, but I mean, like, we could see that it's 3 million damage difference, which is I would say roughly like about a 10 to 20% ish increase in damage overall from just the 30% core damage buff. So imagine if you were able to trigger the other 60%, this would be a much more significant damage boost for, you know, core hitters like Modernia and Alice. Yeah, I think until new units come out, I believe currently maybe Modernia and Alice might be the best pairing with Naga and Tia. As for the other burst 1 unit, I think Litter is good. But there could be other units. Like if you want sustain, I believe you can actually put Summer Mary instead. But if it's not a high pressure map, I believe you can go with Litter just fine. Yeah, this slot is for Tia when she gets released. But yeah, like one issue would be like if you do run the Naga Tia team, basically you're stuck with burst 1 1 2 3 3 type of formation, because Tia, like later on when we get Tia, she repeats burst 1 during burst mode, so that means you always have to have 2 burst 1 units, otherwise you're gonna get bricked. So that's one limitation for this team duel, as well as like a kind of like a soft limit on like what kind of DPS you can run with. I mean, like 2B, you know, maybe you could use her, but I don't think it would have like the best effect. I mean, like Scarlet maybe, yeah, maybe you can use Scarlet if your Scarlet can hit the core like good enough, you know. But yeah, so I believe yeah, so like Litter Dorsey is okay too. I mean, like, I'm not sure if she gets too much buffs from this, but you know, it's like anyone that does either good damage or gives the good buffs, you know. So yeah, overall I think Naga's really good. Especially if you have Modernia and Alice as your main DPS, Naga is, I would say, a must-have. So I would suggest at least pulling 1 copy. If you have, if you're a whale, I mean, you can max her out, but I mean, I don't really see a point though. Like it's a support, right? Like she doesn't really have any survivability pressure either. Like the only reason why you would max limit break would be, I guess, for this healing portion, but like, and as well as I guess min-maxing the burst attack buff. But I mean, it's not the greatest part of her kit, as well as not that important, because I mean, like, even if you core max her, like, you're gonna get like what, like 14, no, actually about like 20% extra attack. But I mean, given this number, like, you know, how much extra attack would you get, really? Like, because I mean, this is only about like 30% of that extra bit of attack. So let's say, for example, I max core her right now, she'd have possibly, let's just say 50,000 attack, okay? And then you get a 30% ish boost. I mean, obviously at level 10 it would be higher, but you know, let's just, for the sake of it, say like a low you know what, actually let's just look at her her max possible burst skill attack buff. Go to 2 Naga. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's not even that much more. This is like 46%, 47%. So 47% of 50,000, you know, like, okay, you'll get like about like a 25,000 attack. But I mean, that in comparison to like 41,000 attack, which is like a 20,000, almost 20,000 attack, like it's like a 5,000 attack difference. Like, is that gonna be enough for you to wail to the max? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I would really suggest just get one copy for now. If you're really strapped for resources, I would at least say, like, once she becomes available in the pool, put her on wish list, because I really think that after Nora and Blanc, Naga and Tia are gonna be the most significant dual support you will get currently. And honestly, unless they plan on continuously power creeping, I think these will be here to stay for quite a while. So yeah, that's all I have for now in terms of Naga. I mean, I really need to get Tia in order to really test out the capabilities of this team, because I mean, right now half her kit is locked. And but yeah, so far so good. So hopefully I get sort of lucky with Tia. I mean, I only have so much resources left, so hopefully I don't have to whale this one. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope this helped you guys out a bit in understanding more about Naga's kit as well as her overall worth. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.